300 enzymatic reactions occurring in your body would stop right now if magnesium suddenly disappears. So, yeah, magnesium is kind of crucial for the normal working of our body, but what exactly are the benefits of taking your daily dose of magnesium? Here are the 10 amazing ways this mighty mineral works for your well-being. Number 10, heart health. Maintaining heart health is a multifaceted task, and one of those tasks is maintaining a healthy level of magnesium in your body. Why though? Well, magnesium is integral in maintaining a regular heartbeat and supporting the overall cardiovascular system. It does this through two ways: keeping cholesterol levels in check and maintaining congestive heart failure. First of all, if you are concerned about cholesterol, then magnesium has got your back. There is this study from the Current Issues in Molecular Biology journal that found people taking magnesium had lower triglyceride levels and more of that good HDL cholesterol. And it is not just a one-hit wonder. The Journal of the American Heart Association proved it too. They claimed that magnesium helps keep your cholesterol in check. But what about when your heart is too weak to pump blood, like in congestive heart failure? Here again, magnesium can save you. Quite literally. Because it has also been proved that taking enough magnesium in your diet lowers the risk of death caused by congestive heart failure. Above all, this tiny element also prevents arrhythmias. So, it is not just about popping a pill and calling it a day. It is about tuning into your body's needs and improving your heart's health. Magnesium might just be what your heart needs to keep the beat going strong and pumping blood smoothly. Number 9. Exercise performance. When you are giving it your all in a workout, your body is burning through nutrients at lightning speed. And magnesium? This is the nutrient your body needs the most at this moment. You see, magnesium plays a part in contracting your muscles during a workout. It helps them use a proper amount of glucose for energy. This means with enough magnesium, your muscles have the energy to power through a workout. Without it, you might as well be trying to sprint through quicksand. Other than this, magnesium helps the cells transport calcium and potassium around your body. These nutrients work together to make sure your muscles contract and relax properly. So, if you want to avoid muscle cramps and keep your heart thumping steadily while you are pumping iron or doing burpees, your body should be on its maximum amount of magnesium. But that's not all. Magnesium also helps our body to make protein. Yep, that's right. The protein that is essential for building and repairing your muscles after you have been throwing weights around or crushing those push-ups. More magnesium means your body can make more protein, which means you could recover faster and get stronger, quicker. Number 8. Blood sugar regulation. Maintaining optimal magnesium levels plays a pivotal role in carbohydrate metabolism and insulin secretion. This process is essential for healthy blood sugar regulation, especially for individuals managing diabetes. Scientists have been digging into how our bodies handle sugar, and they found out that magnesium is VIP in this process. In 2021, researchers took two groups of 25 people to prove their hypothesis. And they hit upon something pretty cool. People who were taking magnesium supplements were seeing some real benefits. Their fasting blood sugar levels were dropping, which is a big deal, especially if you are trying to keep your blood sugar in line. And that's not all. These people were getting better at absorbing insulin, which is the hormone that helps your body use sugar. Now, if you are curious about how this plays out in people with diabetes, there is good news too. Whether it is type 1 or type 2 diabetes, people with more magnesium in their blood seem to have their blood sugar levels more under control. This all points to magnesium being pretty important for anyone who is keeping an eye on their blood sugar. It is a bit of a game changer for insulin and how our bodies deal with carbs. Number 7. Antidepressant. Magnesium has an impressive role in brain function, and luckily, this extends to influencing our mood and mental health. In the brain, magnesium makes sure our nervous system is working properly. It does this by calming the nerves. Now guess when this effect is really helpful? Yes, right. It is particularly beneficial for those experiencing anxiety and depression. When it comes to how our brains work, neurotransmitters are the ones conducting messages from one neural pathway to another. And magnesium is the one that helps manage the neurotransmitters to make sure the excitatory signals don't go into overdrive. It effectively blocks the NMDA receptors, which, if overstimulated by glutamate, can lead to heightened stress and even damage to neurons. By keeping these receptors in check, magnesium contributes to a calming effect, which may reduce anxiety and alleviate feelings of depression. This calming effect is why magnesium is drawing attention as a potential option to treat depression and anxiety. It is involved in the stress response system, and by supporting a healthy level of magnesium, our bodies may be better equipped to handle stress. Number 6. Strong bones. Think of your bones as the framework of your body. Just like the steel in a skyscraper, they need to be strong to support you. That's where magnesium comes in. Did you know that nearly 60% of all the magnesium in your body is found in your bones? It is essential for keeping that framework tough. Now, why is magnesium so important for your bones? Well, it works with calcium to help build strong bone structure. Without enough magnesium, calcium cannot do its job properly. Studies show that when you don't have enough magnesium in your blood, it can lead to weaker bones, and, over time, you are looking at a higher risk of osteoporosis. It is the condition where bones become brittle and more prone to breaking. Even research has proved that low magnesium levels are often seen in people with osteoporosis. For example, a study from Frontiers in Nutrition points out that women with osteoporosis often have magnesium intake well below the recommended daily amount. So what happens if you are not getting enough magnesium? Well, it is not just about being a little low on energy. Your body starts to pull magnesium from your bones to make up for what's missing elsewhere. This can weaken your bones, making them more susceptible to fractures. Imagine just going for a jog and ending up with a stress fracture, not because you fell, but simply because your bones are not as strong as they need to be. It is clear that getting enough magnesium is a key part of maintaining strong bones. The good news? It is not too hard to do. We will share some of the best magnesium sources with you at the end of this video. So, just be patient and keep watching. Number 5. Lower risk of stroke. When it comes to lowering the risk of stroke, magnesium plays a more significant role than many of us realize. This mineral is the health sentinel for our heart and blood vessels. What happens is that magnesium helps with the dilation of blood vessels. So when you have enough of it in your system, it can prevent the constriction and tightening of your blood vessels. This ensures a smooth and consistent blood flow. Now, if your blood vessels are relaxed, the risk of them getting blocked or leading to a blood clot, which can cause a stroke, goes down. When we dived into the evidence, we found some compelling studies. A meta-analysis published in the BMJ journals found that for every 100 mg per day increase in magnesium intake, the risk of stroke decreased by 6%. That's not a number to ignore. But how does it all work? Well, magnesium's role in blood pressure regulation is a big part of the story. High blood pressure is a notorious risk factor for stroke. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, which is a type of medication that lowers blood pressure. By helping to lower blood pressure, magnesium naturally contributes to reducing the risk of stroke. So, while we often talk about diet and exercise as stroke preventatives, it is important to remember our friend magnesium. Keeping your levels in check could be a key part of your strategy to keep strokes at bay. Number 4. Treat migraines. When it comes to treating headaches and migraines, magnesium might just be the medicine everyone is looking for. Those who suffer from migraines actually have lower levels of magnesium most of the time, which is pretty telling. This is why you should not just try to dull the pain temporarily. You should address the root cause here. So, how good is magnesium at this job? Quite impressive, actually. Various studies, including one pivotal trial published in Headache, the Journal of Head and Face Pain, have shown that regular magnesium supplementation can reduce the frequency of migraine attacks. This is not your overnight fix. By taking your daily dose of magnesium, you will make a noticeable difference. But how does it work its magic? Magnesium is thought to affect the neurotransmitters and blood vessels in your brain. By calming down the nerves that might otherwise go haywire during a migraine, magnesium keeps things cool inside your head. It also prevents the narrowing of blood vessels that can lead to the pounding pain of a headache. On top of all this, magnesium helps to block the signals in the brain that lead to migraines and also stops the ugly visual and sensory changes that come with the headache. If you are someone who is regularly visited by the unwelcome pounding of a migraine, this could be a game changer for you. You should consider magnesium, not just as a treatment, but as a way of prevention. Number 3. Relieve PMS. Premenstrual syndrome is that infamous collection of symptoms many women experience before their periods. These are monthly storms of discomfort that come with a checklist including mood swings, bloating, cravings, fatigue, and cramps. And believe us, each one of these is worse than the other. Now, here's where magnesium saves the day. This mineral does not just ease the cramps, it plays a broader role. For example, it is known to help with mood regulation. And that's important because those pre-period blues or sudden mood dips can make you think of the most depressing things and you feel like nothing is ever going to get better again. But you are just PMSing, so magnesium can help you here. But how exactly? For starters, it can relax your muscles, which is a huge relief when your uterus is contracting like hell and causing cramps. Then, there's the bloat. Magnesium helps to reduce water retention, saying bye-bye, once and for all, to that uncomfortable puffiness. Let's back up our claims now. Research, including studies published in the Iranian Journal of Nursing and Medicinal Research, has shown that if magnesium is combined with vitamin B6, it can seriously ease PMS symptoms. We are talking fewer mood swings, less tenderness, and a more manageable time of the month. And the timing of when magnesium comes into play is key. Regular intake a couple of weeks before your period can set the stage for a smoother menstrual week. It will be like prepping your body to be in its best form to fight the PMS dragons. Number 2. Better sleep. Struggling with sleep can feel like you are stuck on a never-ending carousel of restlessness. But before you dismiss those sleepless nights as just another stress symptom, consider this. Your body might be low on magnesium. The relationship between magnesium and sleep is not just anecdotal. A study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences showed that magnesium supplementation improved insomnia in elderly participants, including helping them fall asleep faster, boosting sleep time, and reducing early morning waking. What we are trying to say is that this mineral is a sleep wizard. It has a calming effect on the brain, thanks to its ability to regulate neurotransmitters. It helps our neurotransmitters to switch our brains from busy day mode to peaceful sleep mode. And it does not stop there. Magnesium also interacts with the hormone melatonin, which guides your sleep-wake cycles. This helps to align your body clock so you can catch those Z's when you actually want to. So if sheep counting has lost its charm and you are looking for a more science-savvy way to improve your slumber, giving magnesium a shot might just be worth it. But how much magnesium are we talking about here? Well, the exact amounts can vary based on individual needs and dietary intake. Wait a bit more, and we will tell you exactly what you need to eat. Number 1. Anti-inflammatory benefits. Inflammation is your body's personal security system. It is how your immune system responds to injury or infection. But sometimes, like an overzealous guard, it goes into overdrive, leading to chronic inflammation. This leads to some awful issues like arthritis, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Luckily, magnesium helps you here as well. It acts as a quiet mediator in your body that may help keep inflammation in check. How so? Let's find out. Magnesium directly affects cellular activities that lead to inflammation at a molecular level. It does so by interacting with the pathways that produce inflammatory responses in the body. For example, it plays a role in the synthesis of cytokines, which are the messengers that call for an inflammatory response when needed. When magnesium is low, the body might call in more of these messengers than necessary. This would kick off excessive inflammation. But if your body has the necessary amount of magnesium, it will never get to excessive inflammation. Clinical studies have proved this connection. It has been found that low magnesium is associated with heightened levels of C-reactive protein, or CRP. CRP is a marker that is commonly used to assess inflammation in the body. So, when there are high CRP levels, it is often a sign your body's inflammation alarm is blaring and you are low on magnesium. By ensuring you have enough magnesium in your body, you will be potentially dialing back that inflammation response. This is not just beneficial, it is crucial for your survival. Because chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire that can damage healthy cells and tissues over time. It is implicated in many age-related diseases and is an unwelcome chronic stress on the body. So, while magnesium isn't a direct anti-inflammatory drug, it offers a dietary approach to inflammation control. It is about giving your body what it needs to manage inflammation effectively and avoid unnecessary immune responses that could lead to long-term health problems. Including magnesium-rich foods in your diet or considering supplementation can be a proactive step towards keeping chronic inflammation at bay and your health in check. Now, which magnesium-rich foods are we talking here? The best sources of magnesium. To increase your magnesium intake, you don't have to look too far or resort to supplements right away. Mother Nature's pantry is stocked with a variety of options that can help you meet your daily magnesium quota. First up, we have nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are magnesium powerhouses. Just a handful of these will give your body a magnesium boost. An ounce of dry roasted almonds packs about 80 milligrams of magnesium, which is about 20% of the daily value. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are other super sources. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides a whopping 157 milligrams. That's nearly 40% of what you need in a day. So, throw some greens into your smoothies, salads, or side dishes to fortify your magnesium levels. Then there are legumes, lentils, beans, chickpeas, peas, and soybeans. These nutritional champions are not just high in protein and fiber, but also rich in magnesium. For example, a cup of cooked black beans contains around 120 milligrams of magnesium. Whole grains are another group that shouldn't be overlooked. Quinoa, buckwheat, and whole wheat bread contribute to your magnesium intake, as well as offer additional nutrients and fiber. A cup of cooked quinoa provides about 86 milligrams. And let's not forget about avocados, the creamy fruit that has become a favorite for a good reason. Beyond their healthy fats, they are a decent source of magnesium, with 1 medium avocado offering about 58 milligrams. Lastly, for those with a sweet tooth, dark chocolate is the indulgence that can actually do you good. Just 1 ounce can serve up around 64 milligrams of magnesium, so you can feel a bit less guilty about this particular pleasure. Eating a mix of these magnesium-rich foods daily can help ensure you get enough of this essential mineral, support your overall health, and might just make your meals a bit more interesting too. Which dishes are you thinking to ramp up your daily magnesium intake? Share your favorite recipes with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health tips. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.